Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Young here, and today I'm back in their Fortnite tips and tricks video for you guys. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to win in the current state of Fortnite here in this Halloween season. It's called like Fortnitemares or something like that. It just doesn't even sound right. But anyways, I'm going to show you guys how to win in this game mode. I definitely have a lot of tips for you guys in this video, so make sure you guys watch the entire video. And before we get into the video, I'm going to be doing a V-Buck giveaway. If you guys want to win a chance to win some free V-Bucks, all you have to do is to drop a like on this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on my notifications, and leave a comment down below of your Xbox gamer tag, PSN gamer tag, or Epic account. I will be choosing the winners in less than a week, so make sure you guys enter the giveaway if you guys have not already. And one last thing, I'm going to be doing all the announcements and announcing the winners on my Snapchat. And if you guys want to see any of the behind the scenes stuff, make sure you guys add my Snapchat. It's going to be Young Humor YT. Just type that in and it's going to come up. Make sure you guys add me on Snapchat. And alright guys, let's get right to the video. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to win in the new Fortnitemares. I'm just going to call it Fortnitemares because that just sounds a whole lot better. So I'm going to tell you guys how to win a lot more games in Fortnitemares. So first, when it comes to Fortnitemares, you have to play it a little bit different than you would for a normal game. Just because of the crazy amount of zombies trying to attack you every single game 24/7. And the only break you really have from it is at the early game. The later you get into the game, of course, there's going to be more zombies. So you have to play accordingly. In the beginning of the game, there's not going to be that many zombies. So of course, you can pretty much land wherever you want in the beginning. But when it comes to that mid and late game, when it comes to Fortnitemares, one thing that you have to make sure you have every single game is a ton of mats. And this is an essential. It's already big enough for normal Fortnite, but when you're playing in this with a bunch of zombies attacking your walls 24/7, you're getting shot from every single direction, you have to have a ton of mats. So that's the one thing in this game where you have to have more. I would say try to aim for more mats than you would normally have. That is definitely a good way to go. Of the games that I've won in Fortnitemares, I would say I've had little to no mats at the very end when I killed the last player. So I need to have the most amount of mats possible going into that mid game and even late game. Because like I said, the later you get in the game, the more zombies are going to spawn. And with the addition of Fortnitemares, it also came with redeploying gliders. So you can deploy your glider at any time if you jump off of buildings, build battles, literally anything. And this can be very, very helpful and something you definitely want to take advantage of. And different situations you can use this in is if you want to get across the map very quickly, all you have to do is just single ramp all the way up and then jump off and then launch yourself across the map. Or in situations where you feel like you're going to get screwed over, all you have to do is be able to outbuild the other player or just build high enough where you can jump off and soar very far away. So taking advantage of features like that is definitely going to set you up to win more games here in Fortnitemares. Another thing that is different about Fortnitemares that can be either a good thing or a bad thing. So there, of course, there's a bad thing. There's a ton of zombies everywhere. But the good thing is, once you kill the zombies, for you guys who don't already know, once you kill the zombies, you will be given shield. So every time you kill a zombie, you're going to get extra shield. So going into Fortnitemares, you're going to have a lot of shield every single game. You can play the game very, very slow and maybe just farm up on the zombies. Because once you until you destroy the zombie spawner, they're going to keep spawning there. So you can get max shield every single game off the start of the game as long as you find a zombie spawner. Which I don't know, honestly, they're pretty easy to find because they're literally everywhere. But you can farm a bunch of shields off them. They also drop loot. They can drop chug jugs, portal rifts, just any really, really good loot they can also drop as well. And they also drop ammo. So there's a lot of good things that you can get for you. So honestly, in the early game, if you want to just stack up, I would always recommend, if you want to go for wins, just stack up the most amount of mats you can, get as close to 900 wood as possible, and then just go find one of the zombie spawners and max out your shield there. Maybe you grab an extra chug jug, portal rift. It is depending on what they drop. Just stack up as much things as possible in the early game. There's also some disadvantage that you want to consider as well. The zombies are extremely loud, so footsteps are going to be very difficult to hear in that mid to late game. Of course, like I said, in the early game, there's not going to be that many zombies, so you're going to hear footsteps pretty clearly. But once it gets really packed with zombies, you're not going to hear footsteps very, very often. So the best way to find other players is just look where other zombies that are near your area. If they're not going for you and they look like they're chasing after something, just try to see what it's chasing after. That's the best way to counter that, because you're not going to be able to hear footsteps very well. So try to figure out where the zombies are going to, because they're always going to be following players all the time. So just try to figure out where these zombies are going to, and that's where you're going to find the other players at. So once you get your mats up in this game, I have over 900 leaving the early game, and as well I have extra shield stacked up, and of course I have max shield because I farmed up on the zombies there. I'm good to go, and I'm probably going to have an advantage on every single player that I'm running into because I'm absolutely stacked. So I'm going to come down right on this guy. This guy's just looting up on the guy he killed. I came right in here. This guy wasn't even ready for it. Got the kill on this guy. Grabbed another big shield from him, and in retail, around the outside of of retail, there's going to be even more zombie spawners. And this is where I'm going to run to a few more players. I think I'm running to like 3 or 4 players up in this location. And I see another guy up here. And so I'm going to ramp up, try to get myself any sort of height advantage. And I kind of forgot in this game about the redeploying gliders until late. But I kind of realized it's not even worth trying to peek for a shot, because no matter what, they can literally just jump off and glide down. So trying to peek and get a risky shot just to get maybe even shoot them down, it's not even worth it. Because even if you shoot them down, they're not going to be taking any fall damage at all. So see in the situation how I have a complete advantage now, because this guy is running low on mats. And he's going to glide away, which is a good play by him. But at the same time, he doesn't have any mats at all. So I'm going to have complete control of the situation. But I still have 600 mats, full shield. So I'm going to be able to pick off this player pretty quickly and very easily, just because of the advantages that I had. And right now, I'm not having to worry about zombies too much. But eventually, once they start coming in, I'm going to have to worry about them in gunfights as well. And one thing I can recommend, they're going to be at the bottom every single time. So when you're in a build fight, if you want to ditch out of the build fight, maybe you want to get down from the high ground, I would always recommend trying to glide elsewhere. Or I wouldn't go directly down, because there's going to be zombies right at the bottom trying to attack you. And then you're going to have the guy above you that you're in a build fight with shooting down at you. So you're going to get shot. So zombies are going to be breaking at your walls from every single angle, and then you're going to have the guy above you shooting. So if you want to dip out of a situation, dip out of a build battle, I always recommend going elsewhere where there maybe isn't as many zombies. So the other guy is almost guaranteed to chase you. And if he's chasing you with no other zombies, then that is going to be your best possible spot if you get the kill on them. And when shooting at the spawners in the mid game, you always want to be careful, because everything is also very, very loud. So there could be other people running up on you and you have no idea. Because especially if you're shooting your gun, that is very loud too. Other players are going to know exactly where that's at. And the gold zombie right here is going to be dropping the most amount of loot. But at the same time, he is faster, so you can't just back up and shoot him. You have to eventually turn around, sprint, come back and shoot him. But once you get the kill on him, see, he dropped a pumpkin launcher, and he also dropped a big shield. So he does drop a ton of loot. And this guy is just spraying at me. At this point, I'm just trying to get off a few heals. I'm not trying to play too aggressive on him. At least not yet. You always want to play your time, because it is going to be a little bit difficult after the gunfight starts if there's zombies coming to get off your shields. So you always want to make sure you have the most amount of shields possible, because once the zombies start coming in, getting off those shields is going to be pretty difficult. And I guess I would always recommend, if you can't get off your shield, maybe just killing the zombies can give you a little bit extra shield, so that might help out as well. So here, I boxed myself in, waiting for this guy to go the kill on the other guy. And as soon as he got the kill, I was able to get a tag on him, come out of my hiding spot, get a shot on him. So this guy's going to try to build up, because there is other zombies trying to come at me. So of course, I want to get the high ground. You can see the zombies below trying to mine at him. So I know exactly where this guy is at, because the zombies are mining at him. I jumped straight down because I still had a good amount of health, and I know I tagged this guy for a lot of damage. Otherwise, if I was the one weak, I would never drop straight down like that. Like I said, I would glide elsewhere, try to back up a little bit, try to get a few shields off, and then try to fight him again. But as you can see, as I fought those players, you can look at my mat count now. It is not nearly as much as it was. I definitely dropped a lot of mats. I was able to pick off like 300 brick from that guy, which is a good sign. But you're going to be losing a ton of mats every single fight, just because you have to hold off zombies, and you have to hold off the other player. So you're going to be using a lot of mats every single fight. So you have to make sure you're stacked up on mats the entire game. So that's why it might be a little bit harder to go for these higher kill games. So you might have to play a little bit for the win when it comes to winning in Fortnitemares. But just making sure you have the best possible advantage by having the most amounts the entire game is definitely going to set you up in a really, really good spot when it comes to that late game. Because like I said earlier, most of the games that I've won, I haven't been able to win with a lot of mats. I've been pretty much drained of my entire mats, or had little mats left when I've won. So just always recommend stacking up those mats. I can't stress it enough. Just stack up mats left and right. Any opportunity that you have, just make sure you stack up your mats, so every fight you get into, you have the best possible situation to win. So I'm going to be running up, and back to the tip earlier, I see other zombies running in the direction to my left. So I happen to look over to my left, and yes, there was a guy right there. So that's also another good tip to make sure you guys pick up, is if you just don't know where anybody's at, because the zombies are loud, just looking at the zombies and seeing what direction they run into. Is if they're running after someone, that means someone has to be close. And I was able to find the guy right here. Otherwise, I would have never seen him in this situation if I didn't look at the zombies. So the zombies completely gave away this guy's position. I was able to get the kill on him right there. I heard shooting to my west side, so I'm going to single ramp rush up, because I don't need to waste any sort of mats at all because of the redeploying glider. So that is another good way to get across the map very, very quickly. And this guy shoots me out, but he doesn't even look back for whatever reason. So I'm going to get a good tag on there, get a few tags, and able to get the finish on him right there. And once again, I'm going to single ramp rush up, because there's no need to waste any more mats than I have to. Put on a launch pad, going to give me a little bit extra distance. Make sure I have my traps out. And I'm going to come down right on this guy in the forest. I'm going to get one tag on him right there. I don't even know if I got a tag right there. I think I shot him. I'm not even sure, but I thought I got attacked. Either way, I'm gonna hit him for 40 shield, hit him for a few more shots. So I know this guy's white. He has about 70 health. This tree is completely cucking me, so he's able to run away with a launch pad. So I'm gonna take the launch pad and follow him just because he was weak. He had like 70 health or so. So I'm making sure I follow this guy. So this guy builds up. I'm gonna get behind him, try to get a few shots on him. So I'm gonna look down, shoot him a few times, and I'm about to get shot on this guy. And oh, look what happens! Look what happens! I'm stuck. I get freaking stuck in this. I get stuck in the spawner, bro. I get stuck in the spawner and mauled by every single zombie in this lobby. I try putting down traps, try shooting everything. So I'm trying to shoot everything I can. So eventually I'm going to be able to break the spawner. I'm going to come out of the spawner and die. I mean, honestly, Fortnitemares is complete trash. It is so bad. I'm tired of getting mauled by every single zombie. I'm literally stuck in the spawner. I can't even move, bruh. And those things take forever to destroy. But anyways, guys, for those of you guys who actually somehow like this, I don't know how you guys like it. If you guys do, I mean, props to you. At least you guys can play this. I've been playing Black Ops for the past like 2 or 3 days. I'm barely playing Fortnite at all until this goes away, because I can't even stand this. This is like every single game I'm getting mauled by every zombie. Just everything in general. But for those of you guys who actually like this and want to play, definitely follow the tips in this video. These tips are really helpful, and everything still applies even though I lost. I just, like, after that game, I really didn't even want to play it anymore. I had like 2 other games that I actually won of it, but I looked back at my Elgato and I guess I accidentally deleted it somehow when I was deleting other clips. So anyways, I just hopped into solo, that game right there, and I died at that, and just I lost. I was like, I'm done, I quit. I'm just gonna go on Black Ops 4. Still gonna be posting videos like normal. I'm just not gonna be playing Fortnite as much because I can't even stand this garbage. Like, I was looking on Twitter. If you guys look at the Twitter feed, and you can just see everybody just roasting this. Like, everybody wants this as an LTM, a limited time game mode. Because honestly, I don't even want to play this. It's so bad. Like, I feel like I can't even get a high kill game. I'm getting mauled by zombies every direction. Honestly, I'm just not having fun playing Fortnite. So I've just been on Black Ops 4. But anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, if this video helped you guys get more wins in the Fortnitemares, make sure you guys drop a like on this video. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Turn on my notifications so you're notified for every single new video. And alright, guys, I will see you in the next video.